Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar,
This is Taj Firdousi Islamic English channel. I am your lecturer, presenter and speaker, Dr. Taj Firdousi. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May the peace, blessings and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on you forever and ever. People have different opinions, different thoughts, different ideas, different ways of thinking, their own ways of thinking. With regard to Islam, there is no question of ways of thinking, their own ways of thinking. There is only one way. The only one way is the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to just think and proceed. There is no question of think. Everything is being provided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the form of the Quran and the practical work and demonstration through Prophet Muhammed sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Theory, the book is Quran Kareem, and the practical demonstration himself with the whole of experiences and experiments and work, practical work, Prophet Muhammad. You don't have to think now. You don't have to have second option. You don't have to think what could be the other way, this way or that way. Why? Why not? Why that way? Why this way? Should no place of doubt be there. La raiba fi, that's enough. No more doubts, no more questions of doubting. You will get doubt through Satan, and he will create doubts when you read Quran and try to think it through your brain, through your fickle mind. What do you know about the language of Quran? Even one word, every letter has got its meaning, its number. It has got the oceans and the oceans. Why did Quran Kareem starts with Surah Al-Baqarah, Alif, Lam, Mim? Why didn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the complete meaning of Alif, Lam, Mim? Not for you. When Jibreel alayhi salam brought that message to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and said, this one is Wahi, Alif. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Arafto, I understood. Lam, Arafto, I understood. Mim, Arafto, I understood. He understood. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam knows the message. This is the code word between Allah and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do? Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, do yourself, perform yourself the way what I want to teach the people to walk, to go on the path, Siratul Mustaqim. Go and walk on Siratul Mustaqim and do it and show how. But nobody can surpass, nobody can exceed what Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did. For example, 10 marriages or whatever it may be. No, only 4 for you, your limitations. And fasting just without any food for 3 days, 4 days. That's Prophet Muhammad, not for man. No. He knew everything and sacrificed his grandchildren. And even in Karbala, his dearest grandson. He suffered. But Alhamdulillah for everything. And not for you. You are Muhammad. Close your eyes and follow. Don't think, why that? Why this? Why didn't he say that? If someone even just have a single doubt, if someone has a single doubt about the word of the meaning of Quran, without knowing, if he tries to say something and argues, it shouldn't be there, it should be there, he is out of Islam. Every letter, Alif has got the meaning, Mim has got the meaning. Bismillah, Ba is having a meaning, Sin having a meaning, Mim having a meaning, Bim, Ba, Sin, Mim, then Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. If you try to know the meanings of Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, there are volumes and volumes and volumes. Ibn Kathir, go to that one. Hazrat Ali Karramallahu Wajhu, Surah Al-Fatiha, try to find out even for each ayah. And I sat and just tried to recollect and remember those things like that. My God, there are oceans and oceans and universes of secrets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala behind every ayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every word has been from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with a perfect calculation, because He is Ahsan al-Hakim. He is the one with the full knowledge of everything Ahsan. And what are you? What are you? We are clay. We are clay. And sometimes we are trying to think the limitations and heights of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How can you even think of that? And some people just say, oh, he was like us. He was like one of us. Na'uz billah, la hawla wa la quwwata. You can never be. Even there was no shadow of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You can't even be the Prophet. You can't even be the dust of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's feet. Wherever he kept his slippers, that mud, that sand that touched his slippers, you can't even compare yourself to that dust. You are nothing. You are nothing, even to that extent. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went up to the Miraj and there was a kursi, and he said, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, come. On the kursi. The kursi is the whole universe, and it's on that one. The whole universe is under that. And Prophet Muhammad wanted to remove the slippers. He said, no, come with your slippers, because let the world know, let the universe know that under your slippers is the whole universe. No, I have given you. In fact, we have given you Kawthar. What is Kawthar? The whole universe. The whole universe. Every second, every minute, the position, the prestige, and the value of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is heightening, going up and going. And we have raised your zikr, your respect, your value, every second. It's going higher and higher and higher. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you will be given so much that you will become, you will agree. You will be given, in fact, you will be given, you will be given so much that you will become happy. What does it mean? Every second, every minute, the heights of Prophet Muhammad is going by. I never even listen to the words. If someone says that, oh, he was just like an ordinary person, ordinary. If he is the ordinary, he is the leader, he is the Imam of all Anbiya, he is the leader, he is the one who is the cause of the universe, the whole of this one. He is the one who is Noor, min Noorillah, Noorun ala Noor. These are all the words and the words of Noor. We can't even just compare ourselves with that. At least you should be proud to say that we are connected to, we are associated with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the name of Ummah. You are the Ummah. You should be proud of that. Never use your fikr, never use your brain to think about his, what is this one. Could he see this side? Could he remember that one? Could he? What is the meaning of could he? Can he do? Can he do that? He can do anything even for the dead. He can just with that one. Kun. It's Kun is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And for all Anbiya, it is with the bi'iznillah, with the izn, with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Musa alayhi salam, Musa, you take the staff and then you throw it down. And it became a python and swallowed all those things in the palace of Pharaoh. Musa, what do you have in your hand? He said, Ya Rabb, Ya Allah, I have a staff. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, what do you do with that? Do you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't know about that? And you have to think and say that one. Oh, Allah is trying to get knowledge from Musa about what's the use of this wooden stick. Na'uz billah, is it the way that you have to think? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is just, He wants to hear things from His beloved Anbiya, questioning and answers. He speaks something so that He answers. But He said, I use this one just to get the branches from the trees, from the top high above. And I use this stick just to gather all my sheep and everything like that. I use the stick. And what did He do with the stick? He said, Musa, beat that stick, beat that asa, beat that staff, your hand staff, walking staff on the waters. When Pharaoh was behind and he beat and the water separated and they all crossed. Is it the one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what do you have in your hand? What do you do with that stuff? Why? These are the words of love and affection of people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala love them. They love each other. That's the way that they speak. That's the way that he was telling us. Don't use your fickle mind and say that, why is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't know about anything like that? Did Muhammad know about everything? This Muhammad doesn't need bi'iznillah. Even that staff, using that staff to turn into python, using the staff for separating the waters, using the staff for any kind of thing, or even Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, taking a bird with the mud and say, bi'iznillah, just flew away with life and the dead body. He said, bi'iznillah, get up with the permission of Allah. But Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Muhammad, say, get up. Don't say bi'iznillah, because you have been given what? I have given you everything, the complete power. Say, ya, kun, it becomes. You say kun, it's my order with your words, your tongue, your mouth. Just you say, and whatever you say is my word, whatever you say is my voice. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Muhammad, you command, order, and things will happen. It's a war of Hunain. 12,000 Muslims gathered and they went to fight against Kuffar. And all those Muslims, Sahaba, became very happy by seeing their own number, 12,000. And they said, this time we are going to get the victory because we are numbered so high, 12,000. And they were so proud. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did that. There are two reasons for that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did. What are the two reasons? What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did? I'm explaining to you now. Come on, be careful. Listen to me carefully. Come on. Come closer. When 12,000 Muslims went against the kuffar, they didn't know that there were 30,000. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increased the number of this kuffar. Not 12 to double 24, 30, more than 2 times. So when kuffar went, when they came in the front, and these Muslims couldn't stand, couldn't hold, and then they had to get back. And when they came back, because they were proud of that, they said, oh, we will win because we have got. They didn't say that, oh, we will win with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because Prophet Muhammad is with us. Allah is with us, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is with us. No, they said our number is big. That's a mistake. They didn't use Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's presence as a biggest grace for the war. So Allah said, okay, you think that your number will increase, even if your number is increased, but I am sending you the kuffar double the time, more than that against you, and see what will happen to your words, what you say. And they had to retreat, get back. And then they came back and they were getting back. Prophet Muhammad understood the situation. He knew everything. He took some pebbles, small stones, one fistful pebbles, and then he threw, not bi'iznillah, he threw them onto the direction of kuffar. Only a handful. A fistful, handful of pebbles, and he threw. The pebbles went on kuffar and pushed them on their head and their faces. They couldn't see anything. They were all terrified and they ran back. Where? Little back? No. 1 or 2 kilometers? No. Back to their countries, up to a town? No. Back. They were chasing, those pebbles were chasing them and crushing their faces and their eyes. They ran and opened the doors of their houses and they closed the doors and said, oh, let me save my soul. That's what kuffar said. And they ran. Who threw them out from the warfield? The kuffar, the pebbles. What did the pebbles do? They chased them, not these 12,000 Muslims. pebbles. And where are these pebbles from? From the hand of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who said, go. That's all. Biiznillah. And he said, Biizni, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I am giving you, I am commanding you, pebbles, go. Commanding. And his words are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's words. His commands are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's words. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, it is nothing but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. His command is nothing but the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's how it happened. And he has that power. He doesn't need Bismillah. He said, with my permission, with my command, with my command. Whose command? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Even that's the reason why when he went to the Miraj, he said, Ummati, Ummati, my ummah, my ummah, my ummah. And when Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala once said, Ya Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, pray for me, pray for me. And he said, Ya Allah, make my Aisha the best, and without any questions on the mahshar, let her be in heaven. And she became so happy. Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala, when she heard the dua of these things from the lips of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she just lay down on the mat, on the bed, and she rolled this way and that way and this way. Oh, I got the biggest treasure in the world. I got the biggest treasure because Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Aisha, let there be no questions to you from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of the judgment. You directly go to jail. And that's what he said. So he was so happy, and he said, Aisha, why are you so happy? Then she said, oh Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, oh Ya Mustafa, Ya Habibullah, you have given me such a big blessing, said dua, supplication for me that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has to have mercy on me on the day of the judgment, and there won't be any questions. And you told me such a big thing you gave me. Shouldn't I be happy? Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Aisha, this is what I pray every time for my ummah, for my all the people who are there in Sahaba's time now with me until the day, the last day of this world, those who are the ummah, those who are Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's ummah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, what a great Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what a great Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam you have sent us. He is praying. He has prayed for even the coming generation, for you, and for your children, for your parents, and for coming generations of Ummah. He has already prayed. What he prayed to his wife, he is praying like that forever. Shall we say that one after his departure from this world? Is it finished? No. He is still praying for us. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is praying for us for every minute, every second. And what do you have to do? To keep ourselves, to prove ourselves that we are the mu'min, we love Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Keep always saying, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. 24 hours every day. Show, prove yourself that you are the real mu'min of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Jazakallah khair. Please circulate all these things, share with this one. Let this channel grow and grow and grow. You have to serve this. That's the way of the living spirit of Islam. Bring it so that this Islam prevails peace, harmony in the whole world, whether they are Muslims or non-Muslims, for all human beings, even for the animals, for the whole universe, everything with happiness and peace in life. He says,